we're going to do a very quick, above average sports quiz thing. So, Tom, I've done this quiz. This is the Guardian Weekly Sports Quiz. I did this quiz. I got, let me just double check. I got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't get that one. I got 8.
That's quite a lot out of 10, Gene.
Yeah, a couple, 1 or 2 I did have to guess, but I did guess right. Okay.
Right, okay. Let's see how we go.
So, okay. First question. Alisson became the 6th goalkeeper to score in the Premier League when he's defending against West Brom. What made his goal different from the others? Was it the first goal scored by a foreign keeper in the Premier League? The first headed goal by a keeper in the Premier League? The first time a keeper had scored inside the opposition's half? Or the first time a keeper has scored in his team's own stadium?
Oh. Could it be the headed one? I feel like, because I know like Tim Howard and Paul Robinson, they were just like long kicks and stuff. The head.
Need your answer?
I'll go head.
Going headed goal? Yeah. Correct answer. I should set you a time limit for this, really.
Yeah.
Right. Question 2. Peter Schmeichel was the first keeper to score in the Premier League. Who was he playing for? Man United, Man City, Leeds United, or Aston Villa?
Aston Villa.
Correct answer.
God, eh.
Do you know who he scored against?
I don't actually know. No. I don't know, Man City or something.
It was Everton.
Is it?
Yeah. Everton won the game.
Typical to be the first one. So
Everton won the game 3-2. Right. Question 3. The second golf major of the year, the USPGA, is being played at Kiowa Island in South Carolina this week. Which player won the tournament by a record 8-shot margin the last time it was held there in 2012? Graham McDowell, Lee Westwood, Justin Rose, or Rory McIlroy?
Oh, just give me the options again.
Graham McDowell, Lee Westwood, Justin Rose, or Rory McIlroy?
It was in 2012.
Yep.
McIlroy.
Correct answer.
Oh, I want to know that one.
Question 4. How long did it take for Barcelona to score 4 goals against Chelsea in the Women's Champions League final? 20 minutes, 36 minutes, 44 minutes, or 50 minutes?
44.
Incorrect. It was 36 minutes.
Oh, I nearly went for it.
Question 5. The F1 season was at Monaco this weekend. William Grover Williams won the first ever Monaco Grand Prix in 1929. Why did he compete under the name W. Williams? He was racing for Williams at the time, and they thought that changing his name would help with their brand recognition. He didn't want his family to find out he was competing. The organisers of the race were not sure what he was called, so made up a name that would befit an Englishman. He hated the name William and could not bear to see it written twice.
I don't know, his family, that one.
You're going for his family? Correct. He didn't want to know he was competing. So just a fact on that, he worked as a chauffeur in Paris and ended up marrying his boss's mistress. He served as a spy in the Second World War and he was executed by the Nazis in 1945.
I feel like there needs to be a film about that guy.
I know.
That is such an interesting story. We're going to write a film. Our first above average sport quiz film.
Okay. Question 6. Scott Carson made his Manchester City debut this week. What was unusual about the game for Carson? It was his first appearance in the Premier League for a decade. He was given a guard of honour by the opposition before the match. He saved a penalty and conceded a penalty. He has been at the club for 2 years, but it was the first time he had made it onto the pitch, or all of the above.
So who was it for? It was for Aston.
So Scott Carson made his debut for Man City this week.
Oh, for Man City?
Well, last week. And what was unusual about his appearance? First appearance for a decade.
Wasn't the guard of honour, because I think...
Yeah, so it's guard of honour, first appearance in Premier League for a decade, saved a penalty and conceded a penalty. He's been at the club for 2 years, but it was the first time he'd made on the pitch, or all of the above.
Been at the club for 2 years and first time he's made it on the pitch.
Incorrect, it was all of the above.
He wasn't. How many guard of honours have they had?
I don't know.
Because I'm sure Everton did it the other day and he won in goal then.
I don't know.
I'm sure it was Edison.
Well, I don't know, but he was given the guard of honour for that match. Or before that match.
Oh.
Okay, question 7. Federico Chiesa scored the winning goal for Juventus in the Coppa Italia final. With which club did his father win the trophy in 1999? Parma, Fiorentina, Lazio, or Roma?
Fiorentina.
Incorrect, it's Parma.
Parma! I didn't remember it.
Another fact, for both those games, Gianluigi Buffon was goalkeeper for both teams.
Never.
For Parma in 99 and then Juventus this week.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
So Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez to hold all 4 belts in the super lightweight division. Which other British boxers held all 4 belts in a single division? Lennox Lewis, David Haye, Anthony Joshua, or none of them?
Oh, I don't know. David Haye. He had the WBO. I think at cruiserweight. He had the WBO. I know he had the WBC. Who were the others?
Lennox Lewis, David Haye, Anthony Joshua, or none of them?
So Anthony Joshua never have. Don't think Lennox Lewis ever did. I'll go none of them.
Correct answer. So Taylor's the first British boxer to be undisputed with all 4 belts. He's only the 4th boxer in history.
Yeah, he's incredible. I think it's just hard, like with all the different governing bodies and stuff. Just getting.
Can you name the other 3?
Well, people to have done it.
Yeah.
So is it Terence Crawford?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't think Mike Tyson did. Who else had all 4?
Can we put you out of your misery?
Yeah, go on.
Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, middleweight, yeah.
And Bernard Hopkins.
Again, a middleweight, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Question 9. River Plate beat Santa Fe in the Copa Libertadores this week. What was unusual about their win? They won 3-0 thanks to 3 own goals from Santa Fe players. They had a midfielder in goal. The game was 0-0 after 90 minutes and they went on to win 6-0 in extra time. The game was not played in South America.
I think they had a midfielder in goal. I haven't heard this.
Correct answer. So they had 20 players missing due to an outbreak of COVID in the squad. They had no substitutes, and all four of their goalkeepers were ruled out. So midfielder Enzo Perez played in goal, and they won 2-1, and he was named man of the match.
You gotta love an outfield play.
He said afterwards that he was a little bit lost at times, but he used the penalty spot as a reference.
That sounds like he's like completely like, I don't know where I am.
Where am I, mate? Right.
Here's the penalty spot.
Final question. There was some controversy in the semi-finals of the Irish Cup this weekend. The game between Crusaders and Larne went to penalties after a 1-1 draw. During the penalty shootout, the Crusaders goalkeeper Jonathan Tuffy was sent off. What had he supposedly done wrong? He stuck his tongue out at a Larne player while he was taking his kick and was shown a red card for violent conduct. He asked the referee, who is English, about ye, and the referee assumed it was a grave insult. He moved off his line before penalties were kicked 3 times in a row. He took off his gloves and boots off before the shootout and would not put them back on, saying he wanted to be at one with the grass.
I do love that last one. But I think it might be the coming off his line 3 times.
3 times.
I don't know if I've
Answer.
hit it.
Correct answer. So he saved 3 penalties in a row, but each time the referee ruled he'd moved off his line before it'd been struck. He got a warning for the first one, a yellow for the second, and then a red for the third. Lahm went on to win the shootout, and the Crusaders started speaking to lawyers about appealing the decision. So you scored 7 out of 10.
Ah, a low average on this podcast.
And I scored 8. So that's not bad. It's not bad. I think that's a decent score. So the ones I got wrong, I got which one did I get wrong? I got the Scott Carson one wrong as well. Because I didn't think it was his first appearance for over a decade. I thought he'd had an appearance in the Premier League before then. So I said he hadn't appeared. It was.
Yeah, like 2011. That seems.
Yeah.
I know he's with West Brom, money, but.
Yeah, like I knew he'd saved the penalty and conceded from a penalty.
Oh. Right.
So I knew that was correct. But some of the others I didn't think were true. So.
I only thought they ever did the Guard of Honor once. But like they must have do it every time they play or something.
Yeah, I got the River Plate one wrong as well. I guessed it wasn't played in South America. I thought maybe because of COVID they couldn't play in South America, so they played it somewhere else.
Yeah. You could. Stop the thing then. Yeah, you could imagine that sort of thing happening.
Yeah, I think so. Right, well, 7 out of 10. So I win that one. Yes. 1-0 that.
You do.
Maybe
we'll be back for more, don't we?
Yeah, there'll be another quiz next week, and if I find any more, I'll see if I can get Will on one as well. So, cheers, Tom.
Yeah.
Cheers, Tom, for the quick quiz.
No worries.
I say quick. It's probably still about 10 minutes.
I should probably say not a problem. Always a pleasure.
Indeed. All right. Cheers, Tom.
Cheers.